Okay, we're streaming live.
All right, I'm going to start the countdown. You can let people in now.
Ain't it fun living in the real world? Ain't it good being all alone? Where you from? You might be the one who's running things. Well, you can ring anybody's bell and get what you want. See, it's easy to ignore trouble when you're living in a bubble. So what are you gonna do when the world don't orbit around you? I know you're never gonna wake up. I gotta give up, but it's you. I know I should never call back. I let you come back, but it's you. Every time you touch me and say you love me, I get a little bit breathless. I should've known it, but it's you. Head in the clouds, got no weight on my shoulder. I should be wiser and realize that I've got one less problem without you. I 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 got one less problem without you. Ziggy is. What you got? Small money, but and I'll be better off without you. In no time, I'll be forgetting all about you.
Because my parents came with nothing. They got a little more and sure with Paul. But yo, at least we got the store. And it's all about the legacy they left with me. It's destiny. And one day I'll be on the beach with Sunny writing checks to me.
In the heights, I hang my flag upon display.
We came to work and to live and we got a lot in
It
common.
reminds me that I came from miles away.
DR, PR, we are non-stop.
In the heights,
Every day, paciencia y fe.
Until the day we go from poverty to stock.
in the heights, I got today.
Today's all we got, so we cannot stop. This is our block.
In the heights, I hang my flag upon display. Reminds me that I came from miles away. Came from miles away. In the heights, it's more expensive every day. And tonight is so far away.
But as for mañana, mi pana, you gotta just keep watching. You see the late nights, you'll taste beans and rice. The syrup and shaved ice. I ain't gonna say it twice. Turn out the street lights. We taking the flight to a couple of days in the life for what it's like
In Washington Heights.
Jaylene,
Oh, we started? Oh,
yeah, but you know I never did.
what?
Your dancing here, you killed it just now. That's all.
Anyways. Thank you, seniors, teachers, family, and friends, and welcome to our virtual celebration for the class of 2021.
Me and Jaylene are going to be your hosts for this afternoon. And please, no photos, no paparazzi, please.
Except if it's pictures of love.
We are celebrating our graduation once more, and we will hear some beautiful speeches from beautiful alums
Principal,
and our classmates. But don't worry, Jaylene is not going to be speaking. And we won't bore you to death with just speeches. We will also play some games here and then and revisit our moments of embarrassment in middle school and in high school.
child. Anyways, we're going to start it off with a special alum today. Anna Rodriguez graduated from Wheels in 2016 and went on to study fine arts at FIT. She spent this spring interning with Miss McMahon and just earned her bachelor's degree in May 2021. Everyone, please give a warm welcome to our alumni speaker for this evening from the class of 2016, Anna Rodriguez.
Good morning, families, teachers, guests, and most of all, the class of 2021. My name is Anna Rodriguez. I graduated from Wheels in 2016 as salutatorian. With that single word, you can infer I cared a bit about my studies. I am also a 2021 graduate from the Fashion Institute of Technology, where I earned my Bachelor of Fine Arts in Fine Arts. I am so happy to be back to speak to the graduating class of 2021. Today, I would like to share a little story for you all about faith and patience. Since I am a 2016 Wheels alum, my college graduation year was supposed to be 2020. But life isn't perfect. On the first day of the spring semester, I was on my way to school when I fell on some stairs and did a number on my ankle. I ended up having to go to the hospital that same day. I was told it was a fracture. The first thing I thought was, how on earth am I going to get to and from school? The bigger question was actually, would I even make it home from the hospital? After reaching out to my alumni counselor and my advisors at FIT, I realized it would be too difficult to commute to school. I was one semester away from finishing my degree, but my injury made it impossible for me to go to class and to Wheels, where I was supposed to be a student teacher. This experience helped me assess my own limitations. It allowed me to realize that sometimes you can't just push through and you need a moment to rest. A week later, I withdrew from FIT and started to focus on healing. A few weeks later, the pandemic hit and most schools moved to remote learning. That's when I started to feel bad about my decision and again questioned my choices. It took a lot in me to withdraw from school. Finding out I could have continued from home if only I made my decision a bit later in the year was a low blow, but it wasn't my time yet. Because I had to take specific classes only offered in the spring to graduate, I had to wait a full year before I could try again. My classes were held on Zoom, which we all know is not the best. The sense of community can be lost if we don't try our best at it. I noticed this when aiding Ms. McMahon in her classes at Wheels, as well as in my own courses at FIT. Working on new material without the ability to instantly work it out with classmates or the teacher was difficult. Also, having to convert your spaces into both a place of rest and work blurred the barrier, making all resting areas workspaces. I had to take over a bedroom so that I could work on my painting, internship, and other classes. Even with all these changes and the limitations I had, I'm glad to have graduated this May. I feel like I did some of my best work this semester. I created a painting series I am proud of, when a year ago I was still oblivious to what I would create, let it be painting or sculpture. I was even able to show some of my paintings in a gallery. My classes, although challenging, I was not having as tough of a time as I did before. You could say I started to fall in love with art again. Just as I persevered through setbacks and made it through this difficult year, so did all of you. You made it to graduation here today. As you graduate today, I want you to remember a few things. First, a setback is not the end of your journey. It allows you to reevaluate your course, making sure you are happy with the decisions you made. The path you take from here, make sure it's one you are content with. Second, try to find what you are passionate about. It will be okay if later on you decide this is no longer what you want to do, because the experience in itself will bring you closer to what you are meant to do. Finally, my greatest advice for you is always make an informed decision. Yes, it will take more time to make these decisions, but this way you are making mindful ones. Use your resources to consider the impacts of your decisions and to really see what is best for you. It will save you a lot of stress and heartache later on. And when some things don't work out, remember it may have nothing to do with decisions you made, but more so that this was not the time for you. During your journey outside of Wheels, remember to have paciencia y fe. Congratulations, Wheels class of 2021. Thank you.
have told me, babe, that someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
But I do remember our first day in the gymnasium when you all came in, having to sit crisscross applesauce, having all your teachers telling you to spit out your gums, put your backpacks on your lap. That was always fun. I also remember, I don't remember who it was, but somebody vomited the first day of school in Miss Rosenblum's science class. I don't know who it was, but I'm sure you're listening to this and thinking, oh yeah, that was me. Huh, yeah, good memories, right? I loved this class's energy. You were all so positive, super engaged in math. I'm so proud of all of you. Congratulations, this is so exciting. Please keep in touch, come back and visit. I would love to see you. I'm in room 326, third floor. Good luck, everyone. Congrats.
Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming. Got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would have gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon. We just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would have told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days.
Without a doubt, I didn't have to hesitate. I have to say it was you guys' 7th grade town hall. That memory of you guys sticks out in my mind for many of different reasons. Mostly because it was actually the first town hall that I had ever put together. So I don't know if you guys knew that, but that particular event, or that class project, you guys were the first. I just remember you guys blowing it out the water. I remember my loyalists, my patriots, I remember my farmers, I remember my women, I remember my African Americans, my Native Americans. You guys by far surpassed my expectations, and I just remember you guys being a class that was always willing to just go there with me, go there mentally, go there academically, go there with me in terms of work ethic. So my hope for you guys as you go into this world, a world that is very different than a world that I had to go to in your age, I hope you take all of these experiences with you. I hope you take all of these memories with you. I hope you take the resilience you guys have, and I hope you continue to set the precedent. Just like in 7th grade, you're setting precedents. Now, as high school graduates entering college, you will continue to set the precedent.
And all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I've been waiting on the sunset, bills on my mindset, I can't deny it. Getting higher, higher than my income, income's breadcrumbs. I've been trying to survive. The glow that the sun gets right around sunset helps me to realize that this is just a journey. Drop your worries, you are gonna turn out fine. Oh, you turn out fine.
If I have to think of one word to describe this graduating class of 2021, the first thing that comes to mind is hardworking. You all were the ones who stayed after school and would analyze that rubric and persevere and make sure that you were turning in something that you were proud of, and that had a level of excellence that just goes to show how committed you were to always doing your best. And I think the evidence is before us. Y'all are accomplishing amazing things, and I can't wait to hear what you do next. So keep up that hardworking spirit. I'm confident you will all be very successful in your next adventure.
Seeing all the angles, thoughts get tangled. I start to compromise my life and my purpose? Is it all worth it? Am I gonna turn out fine? Oh, you turn out fine. Fine, oh, you turn out fine. But you gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. You gotta keep your head up, oh, and you can let your head down, hey. I know it's hard, it's hard to remember.
There were so many moments to choose from that showed me over and over again the kind of people and the kind of class that you are. It happened when Ryan and Dominic helped Layla get to the top of the rock wall and showed perseverance and collaboration. It happened when Nayeli and Jocelyn sat around the fire pit for hours eating s'mores and talking and laughing together. It happened when I watched Jonathan fall in love with the outdoors and make a promise to come back to the outdoors and to do some work in nature. It happened when I saw the joy on all of your faces as you accidentally flipped your kayaks, brushed it off, got out of the water, and kept going. And I'm so excited that you get to share the specialness that is the class of 2021 with the rest of the world, because I think that you are all amazing individuals, and I think that you will bring those skills and traits from the 9th grade camping trip forward with you into your lives, and people will be very lucky to have the opportunity to cross paths with all of you. So congratulations again, and I wish you all the best of luck.
I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. I always knew after all these years there'd be laughter, there'd be tears, but never thought I'd walk away with so much joy but so much pain. And it's so hard to say goodbye.
I couldn't help but think of the past year and a half, right? Your entire high school experience was interrupted, was changed drastically, dramatically. And yet here we are at your graduation. It's amazing. You persevered. You fought through all those challenges, all those different experiences, and you made it. And I'm impressed by you. And you're the only grade that will have to go on with life without ever returning to a normal high school experience. And I think it takes a particularly, strong and devoted and just tough group of kids to be able to just do that. And it's you. I am so proud of you. I am gushing with pride and joy. Congratulations, class of 2021. You did it.
Who knows what we're heading towards? I wish you love, I wish you love. For you the world just opens up, but it's so hard to say goodbye. Yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moment, so glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always remember.
What makes the class of 2021 special is your dedication. You're dedicated to each other, you're dedicated to the school and community, you're dedicated to learning. It's hard for me to think of a group of students that cared about each other so much, that loved each other so much, that would support each other through such difficult and trying times that you guys have been through the last year, that could make senior year into something special, even when, for so many of you, it was remote and challenging in so many different ways. You guys are just amazing people, and you're gonna go off and do amazing things. I'll miss you a lot. and I know you'll do well. Make sure you stay in touch. Keep being amazing.
Well, thankfully we got to see how ugly Jen looks one last time.
At least my face won't be giving nightmares.
Let's play a game since that's all Jen does.
Okay, how about play the teacher guessing game?
That sounds cool. Okay, in this game, Jen and I will impersonate a teacher, and all you have to guess is who it is in the chat. Okay, I'll start. Ready? Everyone ready? Okay. See. I'm not corn. Do I look like I'm made out of corn? Also, did you know that math is the only subject that counts? So funny. Yup. Yup, it's loud.
Yeah, a lot of people guess that right away. Okay, I'll do the next one. It should be a little difficult. Yo, what's up, party people? What's up, my brothers and sisters? Uh-oh, we got homie Dia in the house. What's up, Dia? Can we please have someone read the agenda? Guys, please turn on your cameras. How are you going to learn if your camera is not on? A lot of people did not hesitate at all. But yes, it's
Okay, now this one is actually gonna be a hard one. Only certain people are gonna know this one. Hi everyone, how are you all doing today? Who do we got? I'm so excited. We got Espen, we got Lau, we got Jen, we got Jaylene, we got Fox. We got a lot of people today. Should we start it off with some Shalino Sanchez? Yup. Yup. B. Although some people said Fox. So.
Okay, most of you got that easier than Jaylene thought, like how I said they would.
It's just they're smart, that's the thing.
Hope you all enjoy that game. And now we are going to be hearing from our salutatorian, the Wheels graduate, who has the second highest grade point average. An outstanding,
incredible person.
Who happens to be my bestie, Giovanni.
Romarion.
I'm not trying to sit here and advise you like every other person at a graduation, but I do have a question for you. What's helped you get through senior year the most? For me, it's been things like coffee, video games, and Google Classroom attacking me at every moment about my unfinished assignments. If I had to give a more school-appropriate answer, it would definitely be the community. If you haven't been in a Wheels classroom, or Wheels in general, community is something we like to emphasize and keep with us. Throughout this pandemic, this value has grown even stronger, and the need for community only grows with all the unprecedented challenges we face. This might sound corny, but we really are living in such a historic moment in the world. We started our senior year in the middle of a pandemic. Social justice movements exposed our corrupt, outdated, and biased criminal justice system, and we lived through a historic election, the end of 4 long years. With virtual learning, school and home became the same place. Despite this year being mostly isolated and independent, we made it through senior year. We made it through all the expedition classes, the college application process, and the research skills periods we were definitely awake for. As a class, I think we should be proud of everything we had to do to reach this day. But I'd have to say it's the little things our community does for us that helped me get through the year too. Calling each other to work on homework the way we did after school, being awoken by the spam of "where you at" text before class, or just being the responsible friend waking up everyone else. Although I might have hated waking up in the middle of a dream to go to a 9 a.m. Zoom meeting, it's moments like these that really made me appreciate having a community by my side and having one that checks up on me when I feel like I'm alone. This year was hard for everyone socially, especially the students who didn't have the chance to go to in-person classes. A blank screen with a muted mic fails to compare to the real-life interactions we're all used to. Disregarding all the silent and seemingly endless breakout sessions we've had, though, we've had a lot of meaningful moments that only a virtual environment could provide. I'll never forget how on the last day of crew, we all decided to play a game called Draw Battle. It was a more fitting end to the school year compared to the readings Espen had on the slideshow. With unmuted mics and an almost full crew on Zoom, we all took turns drawing, guessing, and letting our competitive sides get to the best of us. To this day, even though I'm still not sure how a couple of triangles and squiggles represented the Lion King, I'll never forget all the meaningful conversations we had in class and all the times we've laughed with our teachers while they were using Zoom for the first time. All these moments told me that even though we're at home, nothing will stop our vibrant and very much alive community from being together. Finally, as we begin to embark out of Wheels, being called alum instead of students, I have one more question to ask you all. How will you build a community in the future? I don't think there'll ever be such a diverse, unique, and dynamic community like ours. Although we can't bring all of our favorite aspects of Wheels with us, we can bring ourselves, the experiences, skills, and knowledge we've gained. It'll be difficult to find another community you can call home. I won't deny that. A lot of the world isn't as welcoming as we think it is, or might try to push us out based on our identities and experiences. But I want you to know that you have the skills to build your own community just from being a part of our school. You're always an email away from people who want to see you grow and thrive. So you're never truly alone for the challenges the future holds. Remember, we are stronger than anyone who will try to tear us down, and we made it through together. Congratulations, class of 2021.
The Howells Award goes to Miles Vicioso. Miles, all you teachers have been proud of your growth from 9th grade until now. Keep improving yourself as a student, and we wish you the best of luck. The Community Values Award goes to Jaylene Diaz. Jaylene, all your teachers appreciate your enthusiasm, your helpfulness, and your compassion. Thank you for being a wonderful student and citizen of this world.
And the English Language Arts Award goes to Giovanni Romarian. Congratulations, Giovanni. Your insightful analysis and attention to detail from day one have been impressive.
The 2021 AP Research Award goes to Haley Rosario. When faced with the extreme rigor of the work, of the research, you stayed committed to the entire thing. It's a real testament to just your learning.
The Science Award goes to Alden Kaba. Congratulations.
The Math Award goes to Jen Martinez. Congratulations, Jen. Your dedication to math is like pi, both endless and irrational.
This year's Male Student Athlete Award goes to Elkin Rodriguez. Elkin, it's been an absolute pleasure to coach you. I wish you nothing but the best, and congratulations.
And the award for Female Student Athlete goes to Ashley De La Cruz. Your talent, skills, leadership, and commitment on the field and on the basketball court will be missed significantly next year. Congratulations.
The Spanish award goes to Yasmeiri Bello. Te felicito, Jasmeiri.
The class of 2021 was bursting with artistic talent, but the student who set herself apart through her creativity, craftsmanship, and sophistication of technique was Ashley Sanchez. Congratulations, Ashley, for winning the Art Award this year. Best of luck to you.
Hi everyone, I'm Mr. Mack. I'm Mr. Johnson. And this year, the Music Award goes to Lisbeth Concepcion. Congratulations, congratulations.
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through.
Wow, wasn't that such a beautiful speech from Giovanni? And congrats to all of the winners on their awards.
Yes, very dedicated and very powerful, all of you.
Speaking of power, let's see who has the most knowledge on your fellow classmates. Can you guess? Can we play Guess the Student?
Yeah, I'll start. I'm gonna give you guys a few facts and let's see if you can guess your fellow 2021 classmates. Okay, I'm gonna give you a few facts. Ready? This student was a part of multiple activities such as drama and band. This student is energetic and loves their friends. And this student is known for hair, specifically curls. Last but not least, she is a Quest Ranch Award winner going to UPenn in the fall. I messed it up, but you guys already knew. It's just Mary Bello.
Jesse got that straight away when you said the hair fact. Okay, I'll go next. This student is known for dancing. This student was in drama club. This student plays basketball and will be attending Northeastern in the fall. Can you guess who it is?
Some bum, okay? Yup. Oh, Miss Majeski says Raquel. Yep, it's Jean Carlos, everyone. Now it's my turn. Okay, ready? Now, you guys better guess this one. This one's kind of hard. This student is known for jokes. This student loves to have a good time. And the student can dance very well. Last but not least, this student is attending Morgan State this fall.
I have not seen a single other answer other than Rory. But
Yup.
yes, everybody got that correct. It's Rory.
Speaking of Rory, congratulations to Rory for winning our caption contest. For her winning caption here, she won a Bluetooth speaker. I know she's going to be blasting it through the halls. Well, not anymore, but you know.
Not the street when she walks. Rory, you best be playing good music.
Now we have our final student. All right, let's see if you can guess this one. Now, this one's actually hard. This student is known for socializing when needed. This student is charismatic and is a fashion icon. And this student is good at several activities such as drama, yearbook, and is also known for their curls. Last but not least, the student is attending NYU this fall. Yeah, definitely not Jen. Ooh, okay, we got some Alden in the chat. Okay, let's reveal the answer. The answer is Jen. Wasn't that just fun?
No, mainly because you were talking for the most part.
Okay, whatever. Now we are going to hear from our valedictorian, the Wheels graduate with the highest grade point average. Please welcome our senior speaker, Thais Santos.
Good morning, class of 2021, friends, family, faculty, and everyone here celebrating us today. It is an honor to be speaking to you guys as your valedictorian, delivering the speech that I definitely did not procrastinate on. It is an even greater honor to being recognized as better than Giovanni. I remember when the school building seemed so big to me when we were 6th graders, all lined up in the school gym waiting for our names to be called. That same week, I got lost on the way to class because I was late for school. Yes, I did in fact get lost when the entire middle school is only on one floor. I remember panicking trying to find Miss Shade's class because I went to the 2nd floor instead of the 3rd. I look back at this story fondly, a little embarrassed, but nonetheless, it shows how we were tiny fish in a big pond. We went from current event Fridays in Miss Rosenblum's class and getting yelled at for our class conduct score, to getting Jeremy's song Mulatto stuck in our head and complaining about our chemistry grade in Miss Thomas's class. We went through the pain together of having Espen and Lau as teachers repeatedly, and now forever make our class stronger. One moment that I would like to share with you all, a moment that bonded us as a class, was when Pichardo organized a conversation with us and the teachers of color at the school to talk about what happened at the overnight college trip in 11th grade. A few of us were being loud in the hotel rooms, left a mess, and got out of bed as others were sleeping. When we came back to school the next week, I remember walking into Garvey's room and seeing all the teachers' serious faces. I was getting ready to tune out whatever they were going to say because it was way too early to pay attention. Pichardo started off the conversation by saying that the hotel staff had called her and said, "Don't worry, I've worked with incarcerated youth before." Incarcerated youth. The hotel staff saw us literally as criminals. If we were white teenagers, they would have passed it off as kids being kids. But because of the color of our skin, because we are Black and brown teenagers, we are called incarcerated youth. Instead of scolding us for the negative actions of a few, Pichardo decided to hold a conversation to teach us about the life lesson of racism that we will face. After the Rosario, Pichardo, and Espen opened up about their own experiences with racism, we shared vulnerable experiences about how we felt. We shared stories about our feelings, our adversities, our fears, and our own racist experiences. We cried and we felt anger. Even after that morning, we spent the rest of the day pausing what we were learning in class to continue the conversation from that morning. As we move on up in the world, we will find ourselves in white-dominated spaces in upstate New York, Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and even in our own city. Everywhere we go, we are representing our community. And as Black and Latina people, we have an extra responsibility to show up as the best version of ourselves, to not give anyone any reason to discredit us. That day in the hotel room, we know that we could have done better. It sucks that this responsibility has fallen on us. However, I know that each and every one of you has the potential to break stereotypes. Wherever we go, we will tell our story in beautiful and amazing ways and change the narrative that they have written for us, because we are not what they define us as. We will pave the way for our family, our community, our neighborhood, for every Black and brown person by reclaiming what it means to be from the Heights and reclaiming what it means to be young women and men of color. Although we will be leaving Wheels, some of us leaving the neighborhood entirely, we will always hold this community in our hearts. Whenever you feel isolated, I want each of you to remember that there are so many people cheering for you to succeed. We won't have crew every morning anymore where we talk about a rose and a thorn, or passing periods in crowded hall hallways, hearing the Mario music playing in the background, but we will always have this community support. The paint has peeled from the walls and the computers are older than most students, but for the last 7 years, this school has been a home to me. In a society that expects us to feel, our bond is stronger. Especially during these dangerous times where people are no longer hiding their racism, we need to be there for each other. I know we all resonated with Espen's words in the conversation after the trip when he said that he has felt so much anger in him since he was a kid. We all hold our own anger because we see how the effects of that racist history has perpetuated systems designed to keep people of color suffering. We see those effects in school, in our neighborhood, and in the news. We see it in the lack of green spaces. We see it as low-income residents are pushed out of the Heights to make room for white people. We see it as our Black brothers and sisters are unjustly put behind bars like the new form of slavery, and we see it in cases of police brutality. We may not ever get rid of this anger inside of us, but we cannot let it consume us. We will fight back against this hatred by showing up as our best selves and giving back to our community. We will use that anger to make changes in society and empower ourselves to speak up against any injustice. We have worked hard to get to where we are today, and it was definitely anything but easy. We will not let anyone else define our story but ourselves, and for that, I am proud of each and every single one of you guys. Congratulations, class of 2021. We made it.
Wow, that was an amazing speech. It really shows why she's truly valedictorian and at the top of her class.
It really does. Not one of those words that's added on.
Anyways, that speech by Thais is impeccable and demonstrates why she's valedictorian.
Yes. And just like how our High School Musical was supposed to say, we're all in this together.
Whatever. Now we're going to be presenting the entire Wheels graduating class of 2021.
The Wheels graduating class of 2021. Daniel Acosta. Delaney Almonte. Evelyn Aparicio. Luis Arias. Jarlin Bello Matias. Jasmady Bello Matias. Brian Burke. Alden Cava Perez. Jeremy Cava Perez. Raquel Carrasco. Jocelyn Carreón Mejía. Emily Castillo. Lisbeth Concepción. Randy Crosby. Brian Cruz. Jonathan Cruz. Mario Cuellar. Ashley de la Cruz. Suelen Delgado. Jaylene Diaz. Diana Domínguez. Mia Endara. Janio Facundo. Dominic Figuereo. Quadir Frederick. Robert Hurtado. Jabez Garcia. Trisha Denise Garcia. Luis Henao. Juan Gil. Emily Gomez. Steve Gonay. Anthony Gonzalez. Jesus Gonzalez. Paulina Guevara. Christian Guzman. Kelvin Guzman. Kevin Herrera. Ashley Jagai. Junal Jordan. Justin Lantigua. Moisés Lantigua. Steven Lara. Larabelle Liz. Scarlett Lopez. Chantal Lovera. Nicelis Luna. Justin Madera. Johan Marin. Leila Marte. Fidel Martínez. Jen Martínez Dionisio. Yessi Meléndez. Alexis Molina. Albert Morvan. Jamie Moreno. Taisha Mota. Steven Nolasco Núñez. Paola Ortiz. René Paez. Adrinel Paulino. Keslin Peña. Ronel Peña. Samantha Peña. Nayeli Peralta. Diana Pérez. Giancarlos Pérez. Ryan Pérez. Keilani Reynoso. Elkin Rodríguez. Marielvis Rodríguez. Giovanni Romarion. Sofía Roque. Hailey Rosario. Jeliana Rosario. Jordi Rosario. Yanibel Rosario. Jalen Sabino. Ashley Sanchez. Joshua Santos. Melanie Santos. Thais Santos. Nicole Sepúlveda. Reinaldo Cervones. Susanna Sinorine. Jaden Sikiewicz. Mia Soto.
Osvaldo Tejada.
John Saknis. Jezreli Valerio. Albert Vargas. Aneli Vasquez. Matthew Velasquez. Miles Vicioso. Rory Williams. Congratulations, class of 2021.
Well, all of these speeches have surely shown the true value that
Raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through.
Today we are blessed enough to have our loved ones by our sides to celebrate this important achievement. As students, your love and lessons helped us break barriers and achieve one of our biggest accomplishments yet. Parents and families, thank you so much for being there from the beginning. Many of you wake up early to work hard and do everything with the purpose of building a dream for your children, to offer them opportunities you might not have had. Thank you for being our #1 role models. Thank you for breaking barriers and instilling in your children that as long as they want something, they will have the power to realize those dreams, that they should believe. And most importantly, you have believed in us during those times we have doubted ourselves. Without you and your love, our accomplishments would not have been possible.
That is, and it don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, but not for those who wait too late. We gotta go for all we know. Just the two of us. We can
Hoy tenemos la bendición de tener nuestros seres queridos junto a nuestro lado para celebrar este logro importante. Como estudiantes, su amor y enseñanzas nos ayudó a romper barreras y lograr uno de nuestros mayores logros hasta este momento. Padres y familias, muchas gracias por estar ahí desde el principio. Muchos de ustedes se levantan temprano para trabajar duro y hacer todo lo posible con el propósito de construir un sueño para sus hijos, para ofrecerles oportunidades que no estaban a su alcance. Gracias por ser nuestros primeros modelos a seguir. Gracias por romper barreras y por inculcar en sus hijos que querer es poder, que deben creer en ellos mismos. Y aún más importante, gracias por creer en nosotros en tiempos que dudamos de nosotros mismos. Sin ustedes y su amor, nuestros logros no hubieran sido posibles.
On the window down the hall, and it outshines the morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun.
It's hard to follow that. That was amazing. Thank you to Lau and to everyone that helped to put that together. So just to say a few words here. So, you know, last night we talked about the dangers of a single story. You know, and I called on Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie's work. And, you know, we talked a little bit through the third ceremony last night of just one of the stories of your graduation of your senior year could be that, you know, graduation was in the cafeteria or was online, right? And that's part of it for sure. But it's also that we got to do it in person. You got to be surrounded by friends and family. It was decorated with so much love. Shout out to Pichardo, to Lau, to Lisa, to Team 12, the car, the office, everyone that worked to pull that off last night to make that happen. What matters is the love and the pride that your families brought to it and that you brought to it, right? The pride that I saw in many of your eyes when I got to talk to you real quick beforehand and said, how are you feeling, right? What's this feel like for you right now? The pride was still there, and that's what counts about graduation, not necessarily where it is. And so, again, another part of the story is that we're on Zoom, right? And that could be part of it, and it is part of it, right? But this ceremony with, so much interaction, so much joy, the jokes, Jen, Jaylene, I see you, the impersonations, the chance to clap back via chat a little bit, just so much joy, right, is part of this. And so that's part of the story too, right? The slideshows, Lauf digging through all the crates of pictures he has from every event that's ever happened at Wheels that involved you all, and piecing all those together in this beautiful mosaic. The family piece that we just saw, those are all parts of the story too, right? And so, yeah, we're on Zoom one more time, right? But part of that story is joy, resilience, perseverance, and hope. And so I appreciate you all for that. So class of 2021, thank you. Thank you for navigating this year with us. Thank you for teaching us so much along the way. Thank you for your strength, the community you've created, and your resilience. We love you. We can't wait to see the stories that you continue to author, and we can't wait to share in the stories that got you there. So one more time, congratulations. By the powers vested in me by the state of New York and by the New York City Department of Education, congratulations, class of 2021. You guys are graduates.
All of those speeches have surely shown the true value that Wheels and class of 2021 have.
We just want to give a final thank you to the class of 2021 for these marvelous years and to the teachers for helping us along the way.
This may have been the end of high school and the end of being with Jaylene, thankfully, but it's the beginning of our lives.
This is the start of our new journeys, and I hope everyone will still continue to rely on each other when needed, to rely on Wheels when needed. We'll always be family. I told you this in the speech.
Remember, you can pick up your diplomas today until 2:30 at Wheels, and please check your emails right now for another special gift from your teachers. Thank you all for coming, and we hope the best for all of you.
Love you guys.